Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another game of Moira in Stadium. We've got some good players on our team and some not some good players. Look, I'm going to be honest with you guys up front. In this game, I'm pretty toxic. Very toxic. There's reasons for it, and I'll try and get into them like as we're going through the game. By the way, here I'm trying to time a fade outside of the spawn before the game brings us back to the armory, because you can stay up there. So, let's start this game off. Teammates are asking what kind of build I'm going to go for. I'm looking at the fact that there's a hazard. I don't really want to like chain grasp against them. Not when there's a Cassidy and Ashe, because they may play further back than the hazard. And then I don't really want to chain grasp against an Ana. I'd much rather have some kind of long range orbs, starting off with something like Phantasm for healing. So that's the game plan. So we pick Phantasm first.
We're just getting started, and
now,
it's anyone's match.
Looking at their heroes, we're thinking, okay, ability power, ability life steal. The armor is going to help against some like breakpoints, I think, with Ashe. But in general, I'd just rather have armor here than first aid kit or something. So look, we're trying to discuss here like what we're going to do, and it seems like he's saying no, we can stay together with the Sigma. The Sigma really frustrates me in this game. Really frustrates me. Right, so going on to the start of round one. Fire our long range orb. Tracer's taking a position up top, ready to jump down. Engage, hazards up the front. Gonna move forward so we can get a Phantasm orb. Sigma's moving with us. Wall goes in and we just move off of that one. So try and reduce the damage. Fire the damage orb bouncing off the back. No one's gonna hit that though. So then we try and get healed. Sigma's anti. Nothing we can do about that one. Soldier also, we were waiting for the anti to wear off before we tried to heal. Now here we fire a damage orb, try and get just the weapon power healing. That's enough to save the Kiri here. So now we just go back in, attack the hazard again. Drop an orb off, because if he decides to engage on us, he'll have to walk back and do that. So yeah, we're just trying to also like get a whole bunch of damage out, like keep the damage consistent, be active. Those who've ever looked at my Moira guides, that's one of the key principles that I always talk about, being active on Moira, so we're always looking to put out that damage. We also want healing when we can. Drop off another Phantasm orb. We're going to fade back in case he's going to pounce this time. Yeah, our team's now able to start making some progress. We get hit by a dynamite. I still want to drop off the Phantasm orb before I fade to cleanse it. Doesn't mean Ashe gets a bit more damage, but yeah. Hazard jumps in and basically crushes. Sigma's now anti. We can't heal that either. This combination of Hazard's burst damage with anti-nades just... it makes it impossible for us. We don't get the option to sit there and heal. And we fade through here, use Coalescence for self-sustain. But I kind of didn't expect them to push up forwards once we use the Coalescence. I was expecting them to rotate back. Anyway, Coalescence is largely useless, so we're not too fussed.
To start anew.
So Sigma's up the front, antied again, low health. Now we could have got a bit of healing onto him now, but Kiriko's got that covered. So we can try and reduce their damage output by pushing them back a little bit. And we really need to be getting onto their backline. It's one thing just sitting there attacking the tank and trading cash. Got the Phantasm orb for the Ana there, but the Ana's still alive. We have to dodge the hazard ult there. Tracer's over onto the Ana, but too many of our team are dead for that to really work out, and Soldier gets killed again. Yeah, it's a very frustrating one, because if we were heal botting this, I think we'd have lost even quicker. And that is insane. Like, we must have got shot by someone else, because we pretty much got two shot by that hazard. We get the MVP, and it's just round one, so fine. Hazard's an absolute menace in round one, so we're not too bothered by anything right now. Having a look at what that hazard had. Is it possible with this to just one-shot us? I don't think so. I think we must have got hit at the same time. So, going into round two, not a big problem. We've got some choices that we can make here. It's a very good orb map. It's good to stack onto Phantasm. But the fact that this hazard is just kind of Wing onto us, the orb uptime isn't going to be as high as our grasp uptime. Now, we haven't got Chain Grasp, but we can get Shield Buster. So if we were to get Shield Buster now, that means that the amount of time that we were right-clicking the hazard, well, we're going to be doing a lot more damage. Custom stock gives us some extra AP and a little bit more weapon power to assist with just attacking the hazard. And then we're deciding what we should get here. Survivability could work, but I mean, we're on here, weapon grease. Again, we'll add more to our grasp. So even though we picked Phantasm first of all, we're only really single target attacking the hazard here. There hasn't been many opportunities to push forward and use our orbs, and the healing orbs, I don't think they're going to work against Ana with the anti-nade. So here we are, no Chain Grasp, and look at the hazard's health, right? Obviously that's not all us. We're putting out damage, we've got our fade, we're playing kind of out front here. Sigma's finally pushing up forward. We fade to cleanse the anti there. Sigma's in there, blocked off by a wall. I would heal you, but there's a wall that we cannot pass. Let's try and get a bit more damage out there. Hazard might have overextended. Tracer takes him down. Our team looking to cap the point here. We fade forward. We're not hard committing to it because, well, there's a Cassidy. Maybe a different hero we would, but either way, our team caps the point. This is looking a lot better already. Oh, tried to bait out the flashbang there, but we can always fade back, and then, you know, there's the Sigma shield there. We've got some options. The problem is here, we're playing so far back, like, we're not really kiting. We should be moving forward to engage them and then be able to move back, like when the hazard jumps. But right now, the hazard can just straight up engage on us. So trying to just attack the Cassidy here. We need to get back up to the point if we can. We've got to fade through there. I didn't want to. I'd rather take just the jump pad. But Cassidy almost certainly would have shot us, like, if we didn't fade. So we didn't have too much of a choice there. And yeah, the problem that I'm finding right now is the fact that our Sigma wants to sit back and snipe. And he needs to move forwards to snipe them as they're moving in, and then move backwards. And then whenever the enemy team is moving backwards, you move forwards and you repeat the process. Now, I'm not an expert Sigma main. I'm far from it, right? I have played a bit of Sigma. It's one of my favourite tanks to play. But, yeah, I'm not that good. But I can tell when there's a problem. And this is a problem right now. So, try and heal the Sigma up here. Damage out onto the hazard, the walls there as well. Now, we need our tank to really be moving in further forward than me. Drop off our orb there to try and create some space. Now we're kind of on a flank. Hazard was tracking us, but not anymore. So attacking the Ana. Drop off the orb, dodge the sleep. Ana's so low, but there's a Cassidy. He hits a Hind around the corner. Trying a timing dodge, but he's not shooting. Oof. It was really low health though, so we got the Ana down to basically one. Soldiers finished them off. The Cassidy was looking pretty low. The problem is there's a Bob on the point, and the enemy team still got time on it. I'm a bit worried for the C9 here. We do, well, the Bob expires, and we do manage to cap it. Enemy team on 99%.
I offer something more.
So it's not too bad, but I can just see the problems already. It's like, why are we back here? Why is our tank back here? Hazard just walked all of this distance for free. And once Hazard's that close, we can no longer, Sigma can no longer poke the supports, like, further back. And again, our Sigma's the wrong side of the point. Like, we need that front line presence. Now, if the Sigma's at the front, we can stand a little bit further back, and we can provide some healing, or we can move forward, engage, and then, well, in my case, I can fade back then behind the Sigma. When the Sigma's that far back, we're just giving them so much space. And I get it, Hazard's scary. We try and heal there. It didn't quite work. Hazard is scary to play against. We've seen the burst damage. But you've got to give us some space. You've got to give us some room to play with.
0-2. Some intense competition this round.
Yeah, I mean, Remy's exactly right there. Like, we cap the point, and our tank just wants to sit on the point.
It's time for clash.
So, here's the problem. I want to go for an orb build, but I'm feeling like I can't, and this is what annoys me. You need to play more safe Moira. Like, that comment just straight up tilted me. When I'm thinking about these problems, like, it's straight up tilted me. No, we can't. They just have too much heal. So are they going to have less heal if we sit back? Like, they've got pokey heroes, right? Hazard can do a little bit, but Hazard can frontline reasonably safely. They've got a Cassidy and an Ashe. We've got Tracer Soldier. We're not winning any sort of poke fight. They've also got Ana. So it's like, it just really isn't going to work. We need our tank to move forward, play forward, and kite backwards. Not just stand backwards. Because they will engage on us, and when they engage, we run out of room to move back. And where they're saying, oh, they've got too much heal. Yeah. And then he's like, yeah, I get one shot. So the first thing that we do is go look at his build. Weapon power, attack. He's got no survivability items.
3, 2, 1.
So we're going into round 3, where our Sigma has said, I'm getting one shot. And didn't think, you know what, guys, if I'm getting one shot, maybe I should buy something that helps me survive getting one shot. And he obviously he doesn't mean actually one shot. He just means he's deleted really quickly. And he thinks for some reason that, like, Moira healing is going to solve that problem. Moira healing is slow. It's okay, like, if players are... You want to get a whole team up, but single target healing, it's not actually that good. Not compared to, like, a nade burst or something, right? Still, we're trying to do what we can. Now that we've got Chain Grasp, we're able to put a bit more damage out, but little mini nanos are a problem there. Sigma also, yeah, he's saying, look, I mean, we couldn't get to him anyway. Just trying to dodge the Cassidy as much as we can. Hazard pushing us as well. Shield Bust is going to get quite a lot of damage out on them. We nearly got our fade up, but we got hindered, which is annoying. And here's another thing, right? They have triple our heal. They have triple our heal because we're putting out damage. When we put out damage, they will have more healing. It's just, it's so frustrating. Anyway, let's try and focus on the game. So we want to use that shield buster against Hazard here. We drop off an orb, get round to try and heal. Making sure just to top up our Sigma. He was full health anyway though. Now we can, we're trying to line up Coalescence so it hits multiple players. Chain Grasp opportunity. There's a load of dynamite there though. We fade round the side, managed to take down the Ashe. Now we're trying to avoid the Cassidy because we need our fade cooldown. So kind of double rotation there. Does mean that Mercy does get a res though. But we're on the point contesting it. As it's jumping around, we get hit by dynamites again. We can fade those. Got to get quite a bit of distance. Heal orb forward. It can hopefully heal our Tracer up as well as us. Now Hazard's pretty isolated over onto the point. Does get taken down. Mercy gonna try and get out. We're gonna predict that in advance. Chain Grasp now over onto the Cassidy. That nano nade. Kind of king actually. That ability is very strong. Hazard in the enemy team has 0 survival. Yes, but Hazard has an Ana and a Mercy. Ana and a Mercy, so a nade, which hits you as well. Also amplifying with the little baby nanos, followed by Mercy healing. We're not competing. It's stupid to think that. So we're trying to put some damage out, see if we can reduce the amount of healing, the amount of damage that they put out. That's why we're being a little bit distracting. Ashe coach guns us back. Just going to go back in now. Ashe gets taken down. Rotates to try and attack the Ana. That's fine. Oof. Cassidy with a nice shot there. Also Hazard combined. Slight problem. Now, are we going to have players here to be able to contest this? So in comes Kitsune Rush. You just don't know how to play as a team. No, we're trying to play as a team. The whole purpose of what we're doing is to play as a team. So we go over, get onto the point, we use a Coalescence. Probably should have Chain Grasp for a little bit first. Bob comes in. Oh, we want to finish off that Mercy. We've got Cassidy up there we've got to be a little bit scared of. Hannah's here though, see if we can get her down. Drop off a Phantasm Orb, but she's got a big boost here. Cassidy's shooting us, try and dodge what we can. Still dodging, rhythmic dodging. Ah, we just needed maybe one more dodge. We would have been okay. But have we done enough? Look at that. That's what it looks like from his point of view, but he did eventually hit one. So now Sigma over onto the point. Oh, our team's getting some time. So yeah, now I'm having a go at the Sigma because, I mean, you've all been through games like this. Like, I'm not immune to it. I generally keep a reasonably positive temperament, but some days, some comments and yeah, it does get to me. I'm only human. If you're a human, by the way, make sure to like the video.
Up next, it's the payload race.
You are so bad, Moira.
What tactics will the teams come up with this round?
So now we do the classic, go look at the profile. We see Masters. Look, Masters is a respectable rank. But obviously we've got to have a go at them for their profile. You know, as a GM top 500, it's all relative. So the consistently Masters damage player is trying to tell me I'm bad. Like, I get it. It's a little bit out of character, but look, I get my own baby rage moments as well, and I don't mind people playing poorly. What really gets me the wrong way is stupidity. Like, I can't stand it anywhere. And yeah, that's where the toxicity is coming from. So we go for weapon jammer. We wanted an orb build, but now we're playing a kind of tilt style, but there is method to the madness. So my thought process is, we haven't got a frontline tank. If I go full on crazy DPS, aggressive, dodging frontline Moira, so I play one step ahead of the Sigma. Now the Sigma, with their max weapon power, no survival build, is able to just sit back and snipe. So I'm going to be the frontliner. It's sort of a tilt play, but it's because I don't want to be a frontliner against Anna Cassidy. Like, I'm just going to get slept and hindered the whole time. And I don't really want to build. I know there's things that I can do to help with that, but I need that, also that threat presence with the damage. We've got to watch out for a hazard jump here. So backed off for a second. See if I can attack their backline for a bit. They're all nanoed though, but that doesn't last too long. Chain grasp there. Take them down or jump off the back. Just about killed before the hinder came in. Now can we get anyone else here? Anna's stuck outside, but no, I'm not going to risk that one. I don't think we're going to actually get the kill. Anna though, pushing ahead. Getting a nice cheeky nade and shot on us. I can heal myself, but thank you. So we've got an Ashe down the bottom that we can attack a little bit. Now I'm anticipating the Cassidy's going to rotate around there, which is why we jump off the side. Attacking the hazard. Trying to use that shield while still drop off an orb. Up top here. Damage orb now. Attack the Cassidy. Ooh, hazard's getting us low here. The nanoed Cassidy gets that shot. Those baby nanos are really good on heroes like Cassidy, because they'll just be shooting anyway, and then just one shot will be damage amped or something. Sigma's actually doing quite well there, like trying his best to survive. Of course, even if I was close enough there, I would have damaged orbed out of principle. Just, well, I say out of principle, I would. It's out of tilt. It's out of anger. Let's go with that. But look, I still believe we can make this work. So we're getting very aggressive. I use Coalescence for health regen there. We're on a chain grasp build, right? We haven't really got the ability power. Coalescence does two things in this kind of build. One, it restores my health. And two, it can intimidate the enemies who don't realize we're using Coal not for any reason. They think we're hard engaging. Wanted to attack the hazard there, but here's a Cassidy next to us. We get hindered though. I was trying to fade, like, just as the hinder was about to come in, but didn't time it right. So our damage is looking quite good. I mean, obviously we're full DPS basically, apart from moments like this. Like, I really like Shield Buster to just strip off armor on tanks, and then the chain grasp means that attack speed's going to chain to other players. So it's like, that's why I spend a lot of time attacking the tank. Like, in regular ranked, Moira attacking the tank is kind of meh, because her grasp doesn't do anything against armor, but a couple of items, suddenly it's actually really, really good. So our team's in the lead here. We need points on the board, really. Hazard pushes us. We mistime the fade again. There's no excuse for it when I've got a 24 ping. Like, but it's because I've got a 24 ping that I try and time the fades at the last second. If I was playing on NA, I don't think I died to that because I would have faded way, way, way earlier. Losing out on value, but would have survived. So team trying to push in. Mercy low. Didn't get her down. Hazard there now as well. Oh, Cassidy's accurate 4 in a row. Ouch. Soldier's in a good position, but Hazard read that well. I think he had a baby nano on him as well as he pushed forward. And yeah, not going to do anything here. Enemy team up 3-1. It's got to be a kind of crazy comeback.
1 to 3.
But look, win or lose, games like this, I have to post them because
Next up,
it frustrates me. And look, some of you guys may think, oh look, Arx is usually quite calm, and how can he be in times like this? And yeah, the answer is we're not always. You know, sometimes we've got to show you guys the other side. So they recommended that Sigma takes cushion padding, and I would completely agree with that because Sigma keeps getting antied, like over and over and over again. Cushion padding would certainly help with that. Probably a very, very good investment. So we went with Ethereal, Excision, and El Saka Suppressor. I did originally buy Eye of the Spider, but it was like, actually, can we get something better for that? So I got Phantasmic Flux. And then it's like, okay, we've got 5,779 left. And it's, do I want Icy Coolant? Techno Leech would be quite good. Like, give me a little bit more survivability, considering we've got very, very little. Looking at the gadgets, I'm like, I could dash, whatever. Like, survival. So, I'm trying to pick one here, and I don't like what I finally go with, by the way.
20 seconds to go.
It's kind of one of these things where the Cassidy's hitting me, but if I was to buy like Ionize or something, that doesn't help me against the Hazard. So with time running out, I'm like, should I get more shields? Should I get... I go with Bloodbound.
This is the match point.
Now it's alright, because if like the Cassidy on this round just keeps on killing me over and over again, cool, I'm getting a nice reduction against him. If the Hazard keeps killing me over and over again, I'm getting a nice reduction against him. The problem is, in order for it to do anything, I have to get killed. That's why I hate this item. Like, somebody has to actually get a final blow on me first before I get any value out of it. That's one of the reasons they shifted it from an epic item down to just a rare one. Phantasm Orb dropped off. Oh, Mercy's low. Delicious. Now the Cassidy. We'll jump down, ready to drop an... So I wanted to drop a Phantasm Orb, then fade timing the stun, and then we could hopefully get a clean kill. But that's happened a few too many times in this game. But our team is in the lead, and we need to be, because if enemy... Oh, Cassidy, little 1v1 here maybe. Cassidy goes for the health. This time, Phantasm, we drop off. Mini Nano, we don't want anything involved in that. We're listening for footsteps. We didn't hear the Cassidy coming in our direction. We see him there. We've just used our fade. Ooh, Chain Grasp, nearly getting the Ana down. Dodging here. Thank you, Tracer. Arriving just in time. Coalescence try and heal the Sigma because they were in a little bit of trouble. Health was good. Heal the Kiriko as well. Now we've got a Cassidy pushing down there. We want to fire an orb into that room somewhere. Oh, we probably could have healed that. Like, they didn't need much healing. Yeah, we were focused trying to attack the Ana now, get a little heal over onto the Sigma. Ash is hurting us quite a lot. Ana got a nice little shot on us as well. Sigma ult comes in. Oh, there's a Hazard behind though. We're standing on Dynamite, so we've got to try and get out of there. But there's a Bob here as well, so we fade up the stairs. It's the only way, only place that we can survive. There's there is a hazard as well. Loads of players low, but Cassidy just rotates around and takes us down.
60 seconds remaining.
Too many threats from too many directions there. The safest place I found was go up those stairs.
No opposition is insurmountable.
So, enemy team currently haven't moved it anywhere. But now's certainly their chance if they do push this. Tracer's doing a good job blocking. We see 2 sports, but the problem is we just took a shot from Cassidy and now there's an Ashe here as well. It's going to fade and we're a little bit out of position. Wait for the passive health regen. I was going to rotate around, but it's like actually we've got a good angle here. Chain grasp on quite a few targets here. Cassidy with a little nano. We're getting better at dodging these. They're waiting. Don't trust it for too long. They will eventually start getting their shots. Heal orb in case the Cassidy pushed. The Cassidy didn't push. Really wish I had thrown a damage orb now, but retrospect is a thing. Oh, try and heal the Sigma up top, but we're also damaging the Hazard. Hazard's going to go through this little walkway. We take him down. Mercy's there with a res. I was going to drop off a Phantasm Orb, but my grasp is going to be stronger in that situation. So yeah, in comes Bob. Doesn't stop in range of the bot, but the problem is, actually is in range of the bot. I thought it wasn't, but fine. So there, when we're being annoying and distracting, the round works out quite well.
Quite the performance from these superstars. Coming up, get ready for control.
So enemy sports have so much more healing than us. Like, so much more healing than we do. But look, healing isn't everything. We are reducing their healing as well. Like, I think Ethereal Excision and El Saka Suppressor definitely helped us out here. So we're going to be keeping those. 23,500 cash. Eye of the Spider leaves us with 9,500. That we could get Volskaya with that. So I'm checking the enemy's health. I'm like, nearly everyone's got the same or lower health than me. So maybe Volskaya isn't the best option. So what other options are there? Aerial Distressor, not really going to get that. Ah. 3-tap Tommy Gun. We get some attack speed. We also get some extra damage regardless of their health. Now, obviously it does more damage, the on-hit effect, against higher health players, but it still does something against lower health. So I don't buy 3-tap Tommy Gun that often. The sound though is so satisfying. Like, I certainly enjoy the little I mean, that was a bad impression. I'm normally quite good with sound effects, but you'll hear it anyway. I like that one when you're using it on Moira. Right, every round, including the previous one, is now a win or lose the game. Bounce an orb. It luckily bounces up and down. So we're hoping to time a fade, but look at this. Commits in for that kill, but just gets crushed now. Sigma's antied. There is... I briefly considered Void Hoppers, by the way. I actually considered it in round 2. But then our Sigma started talking. And came to that point. Nope. We are going to attack Cassidy's health also stripped. We have got a lot of damage now. Attack the Hazard there. Make sure that they're softened up. Drop this Phantasm Orb off. We can still stay in there and keep attacking. Let's chase down this Ana. Go into a little room. We've got our fade, so we cleanse that off. We're still a bit scary, so we're going to heal orb this time. Good job we did. Otherwise, I'm not sure we would have survived that one. Mercy gets taken down as well. Cassidy's here. We can orb that one. Even if it's a heal orb, it's... Okay, we faded it, not orbed it. Now, look, we're just trying to keep them back in spawn. Anything we can do to delay them. This is a risky play because we can't fade far enough to just get into the doorway. So it means that we could take exit shots. Hazard's now in here with us. We're going to fade around. Still now in LOS of the Cassidy. I don't like fading out into the open. Use Coalescence for health regen purposes only. But we can also heal our team a little bit. Cassidy was the one getting most of the shots there. As Hazard takes us down. But here's the thing, look, we're up to 75% and they're only just arriving to the choke point. This is why we push forward and then kite backwards. This is exactly what we're saying. So even though it would be like, oh, well, Moira, you got killed and lost us the fight. Like, yeah, but look at the objective time that we gained. Oh, there's a 1 health player there. But actually, I think, have they got Nebula Conduit? because they just died to nothing. Not sure we're gonna win this one. Maybe they do, you know. I haven't looked at the Ashes build.
What's up?
Because I think Dynamite would show that it was a Dynamite kill. Interesting.
Great minds are always
Right.
persecuted.
So enemy team on 20%. Win one fight, win the round. Cassidy puts a bit of damage out on us, so we've got to make sure that we heal up that. Hazard's now next to us, we've got to watch out for the Ashe. But to be honest, the Ashe has not really been threatening all game. That was annoying, because even though there's space, we can't actually get past it. Rotate, see if we can get anyone pushing forward there. Cassidy gets hit a little bit, but not loads all. Now, I was actually out of the ultimate, but we didn't know that until after I made the decision to fade. Quick little cheeky fade round, but there's a Cassidy there and Hazard's probably chasing us behind. It's getting close now though. They're on 78%. Tracer's lining up.
Time again to
We're going to have our Coalescence. Coalescence also useful for movement speed, I might
There's
add.
a test subject.
Gonna rotate around. Cassidy is tracking us a little bit. Can we get to the point? I can't get there, but Soldier does. Love it when a DPS takes that initiative. Just making sure we kind of hang around the point because we don't want to see Nightness. Hazard on his own. Enemy support's playing quite far back, or at least the Ana. Mercy's getting involved now though. Sigma low health, but we're not healing him. Cassidy hits our Kiriko. Got to get the Cassidy down. Nice, Mercy down as well. Well played to the team. Ana's coming into the point. I mean, you might get a kill, you might annoy us, but your team ain't winning this round. Score now 3-3. 10k damage.
Score 3-3. Some intense competition this round. Up next, let's push.
So yeah, the Sigma, now that they no longer have to tank, is very free to just put out a load of damage. Suddenly they don't require as much healing either. Look, we're considering Void Hoppers. Honestly, I think with the amount of antis that Ana's landing, Void Hoppers is the best choice. But because I'm so irritated, I would say by my team, but by one player, because I'm so irritated, I can't bring myself to do it. I just can't. So I'm looking at here, what I'm looking at now is cross-orbal and deconstruction. I'm like, if I go cross-orbal, what I really want right now is I want to get Lumerico to give me a bit more survivability to get up close to players. Now, what else can I get? Shield Buster is great. Like even an endgame build, it's great. It's effectively gives me plus 20 attacking stats, but that's only when I'm attacking armor. Hey look, Booster Jets gives me plus 20 attacking stats all the time, and also gives me a movement speed increase when I use an ability. So yeah, we'll take that one. That's an obvious choice. I sometimes forget about that, to be honest, because I see Shield Buster as like, hey, it's 20 damage stats and it only costs 4,000. We'll keep it.
Not long now until the
But yeah, fantastic little thing. So now we have cross-orbal. That's going to give us a bit more healing for both myself and the team when I'm firing these damage orbs out. With Lumerico, that's going to give me some sustain when I'm fading back. Combined with Phantasmic Flux, we get the ability Lifesteal if we drop off a Phantasm Orb. But the orbs don't do that much because we're on a weapon power attack speed build. But Lumerico also gives us some ability power. So I was charging up deconstruction there, even though we don't have deconstruction. That's a thing that I do. I mean, I do what I want. So try and get a heal on the Tracer. Our damage output here is insane. Like, we have so much damage output with the survivability. Like, once we're at this stage, except for on those Ravens are really difficult to kill. It's like, look at Hazard's health. Sigma hits a couple of shots and one rock, but I swear we've done like 80% of the damage. Fire the heal orb, it's annoying that the fire the damage orb, it's annoying the heal orb wasn't slow. See, we do a bit of healing. More damage, more burst damage with one of those orbs going there. Oh, we fade back, but we're trying to use Coalescence for health regen there. The fade was too far away to get around the corner and our health was too low, so I needed to dodge one shot and then hope Coalescence would heal me up enough to tank the second one before I can get around the corner. Seriously guys, I hate Coalescence as an ability. So many people, like when I was playing competitive before, like, oh, Moira's thrown away Coalescence, they instantly die with it. I just do not value it at all. Like, it's great if you're playing traditional kind of... It's not great. It's okay if you're playing traditional Moira, sit behind your team heal, and that's the only way that you're playing, but Moira's not been able to realistically do that in high ranks for a long time. So, yeah. We instead play a very active style as team, getting quite a few kills here. It's looking really good for our team. Still got a minute left though. Enemy team hasn't managed to push it, but I think we figured out... There you go. That's the fade that we want. So we can play up forward towards their spawn with that kind of fade, but we've got to make sure that we're fading and moving out, not fade somewhere else and then try and move out. Hazard can't do anything now. Oh, see the supports here. Mercy's really low. Chain grasp off Diana, kills the Mercy. Anna's now in there, gets a nade onto us. We're expecting Hazard to jump here, but actually jumps towards our tank. Maybe just thinking I'm just going to fade out. And wow, yeah. Kind of crush this round. We're going to drop a Phantasm Orb outside their spawn, mess up the fade, use Coalescence, movement speed to try and get out in case anyone was chasing us. GG's. Yeah. I mean, look, as I said, it's a kind of BM tilt game. So I was like, no, I'm not going to put this on YouTube. And then it was like, actually, you know what? Maybe I'll put it. And this line is just, I just wrote this for the Sigma. Got to expose players. No, look, I don't plan. Like, that's not the reason. It's not like expose them. But I just, yeah, fine.